Hey everybody, how's it going? Well, Sunday I had a couple of things I needed to do, and on my way back here to the house, I stopped at a local Walmart. There's a few little things I needed, and I stopped in there to get these things. Walmart is not my favorite store. I do go there to get some things, but mainly it's because that's really the only place left around here to shop. Really, all the other stores have gone out of business. Things that used to be around here years ago, things like Sears, Kmart, Zayre, Sky City, things like that. They've all went out of business. We do have a Target here in the area, but I do not go to Target. The last time I was in there, it's been several months ago. The last time I went in that Target, literally when you went in the door, there was something they had set up in there with a picture of a man wearing woman's makeup, and this was sitting there right inside the door, staring you in the face when you went in. I'm not shopping at a store like that, so that pretty much leaves Walmart, even though I don't care for Walmart either, simply because of things that they've done in the past. But anyway, I pulled up in this Walmart parking lot, got out of my truck, and literally before I could even get the door closed, I heard somebody coming up behind me. Hey, hey. I turned around and looked. This woman was coming up asking for a couple of dollars, claimed she needed gas. I didn't give her anything. This is a very common occurrence in this particular Walmart parking lot. It's not every time you go there, but it's very common. You stop at this Walmart and somebody will come up asking for money. It's usually a couple of dollars. And they'll ask you either while you're trying to get in the store or on your way back out to your car. Somebody will come up wanting a couple of dollars for gas or for food or for something. It's just panhandlers. I don't give them anything. There's an intersection. It's just about a block away from this Walmart. Pretty much every time you go through that intersection, there's at least one panhandler there, either on the side of the road or they'll be on the median sitting there with a sign asking for money. I went through that intersection. It was during the summer here, last summer. There was a guy standing there on the corner. He was literally yelling at cars, them going by. I don't know if he mental problem or if he was on drugs. I don't know what his problem was. He was standing there yelling at cars, them going through the intersection. But this Walmart parking lot, there's people, I have seen some of these people there for months now, walking around in this parking lot, asking for money. It's a problem there. And I don't understand why Walmart won't do something, try to get these people out of that parking lot. If I had a store, I wouldn't want panhandlers in my parking lot hassling my customers, because it makes some people uncomfortable. I'm not really worried about them myself, but I know some people it makes them uncomfortable, especially a woman, she's trying to get in or out of the store, somebody coming up asking her for money. It's uncomfortable for a lot of people. I've not heard of any incidents so far in that parking lot, but I have heard tell of some places where panhandlers are getting aggressive with people. They ask you for money and you don't give them anything. They start trying to get aggressive with you. That's not happened at that parking lot, not to my knowledge, but it may happen in the future. Who knows? And I just can't understand why Walmart won't do something to try to get some of these panhandlers out of that parking lot. You go inside Walmart, as soon as you step in the door, you're on camera. They've got cameras all over the place. The whole time you're in that store, they're watching you, recording you on cameras. A lot of the Walmarts have got those idiot floor walkers in there walking around, following people around, peeping around corners at you. They're not hard to spot. You can see these idiots in there walking around watching people. They're not hard to spot. Walmart's very concerned about the cheap Chinese junk they're selling in there now. They want to protect that. cameras, floor walkers, all this, but then when you're out in the parking lot, they're not concerned what's going on out in the parking lot, if there's panhandlers or whatever. I think Walmart ought to do something about it. Try to get these panhandlers out of the parking lot, because if nothing else, at least it's a nuisance to their customers trying to get in and out of the store. And if it keeps going, there could be an incident someday where a panhandler gets aggressive with somebody, and if that ever happens, maybe they'll step up then and try to do something to get these people out of the parking lot. Maybe that's what it's going to take, a panhandler getting aggressive with somebody. It just seems to me that if they're so concerned about the Chinese junk they got in the store, it just looks to me like they'd try to do something to get some of these panhandlers out of the parking lot where their customers could get in and out without being hassled by them. Thanks for watching.